Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chester's Play. Today we are doing some TCG because it is rotation day. Well, technically yesterday was rotation day, whenever you see that. Whatever, you know what I mean. And yes, I am going to be starting to play a little bit more TCG on the channel. I think it's a lot of fun. I think the TCG, it's not great right now, don't get me wrong. I still think the format is not amazing, but it's a lot better than what it was. And tag teams are gone. I'm super happy. And today we're going to be playing with a deck that I find super fun. I love this deck so much. This is a Victini Umbreon. So yeah, we got our two Crobats, of course, help with that consistency. We have the new Umbreon VMAX with the Dark Signal ability. Basically, just drags out anything and can be a decent attacker in this deck as well. It's not too bad. We are playing a split of the two different Victinis. I kind of like this one just because it has a fire colorless attack that can do 120, and V-Bullet, I guess, is okay, but also one retreat cost, which is nice. But I personally kind of prefer the Victini V from the base Sword and Shield set a little bit more. Energy Burst is still very good, and Searing Flames is really useful, but it's all about that Victini VMAX. 220 damage if you are attacking into a V. All the GXs are gone now. That's awesome. No more tag teams are in the format, so every attacking to multiple prize Pokemon is going to be a V now, and that is amazing. So also has the Spreading Flames, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. And then we got our one of Eldegoss, so we can drag out a boss or maybe a Raihan or something like that. So playing just a lot of consistency. We got 4 Evolutionary Incense, 4 Great Ball, and 4 Quick Ball, just to try to get as many Pokemon out in the field as fast as we can. We don't really like Path to the Peak that much, so we are playing a couple Training Court. You can probably try other stadiums here, maybe something like, I don't know, Old Cemetery or something, possibly. I don't know, but I don't know. I thought Training Court was a pretty good middle ground stadium, because you know they're going to get their energy anyway, so why does it matter if you're going to help them or not? So yeah, 2 bosses orders, 4 of our draw supporters, and 1 of the new Raihan. It's basically just a nice little get back into the game card if we can. If we're knocked out on the last turn, we get to attach an energy from our discard pile and search our deck for any card and put it into our hand, which is pretty dang cool. So usually in the early game we'll end up dumping that with like a quick ball or something like that, and we'll get it back later with Eldegoss when we need it. So that's pretty nice. As a one of course, not super easy to get when it's really needed, but you know, with Eldegoss that makes it a little bit easier. So all right, that's 2 Air Balloon, 4 Switch, and then we're playing a run of 4 Capture Energy, which helps us get out our basics at the beginning of the game. 3 Aurora Energy, which is nice, which opens up attacking with Umbreon VMAX, which can be very helpful with the Shadow Rider Calyrex, or I guess Dragapult matchups, which Dragapult's kind of popped back up, which is kind of neat, I suppose. And then 5 of the Fire Energy. So yeah, it's a very straightforward deck. It's pretty fun. You just want to go first if you can, getting an attachment on Victini and hopefully an Umbreon down, and you're pretty much set. You're pretty much good to go. And then you just go aggressive and go ham. But anyway, we're going to save this up. We'll see you guys out on the ladder, and we'll play some games. Alright, here we go. Tails never fails, and we do get it, which is awesome. And let's see what we end up getting. So, mulligan start. Right off the bat, we see Water Sleeves from our opponent, which is not great. Obviously, you know, water is not a great matchup for us, but you never know. Could be something else. Maybe they just like the Water Sleeves. Yeah, you never know. But we're going to be getting a mulligan. However, we are going first, which is nice. Not too shabby, if you ask me. So, let's see. Decent start here. Not too bad. I think I want to start with the Victini V. Pretty much any water attacker is not going to be able to get a lot of damage off on turn 1, so there's that. Alright, cool. We don't have a lot going for us this turn, but at least we can play the Capture Energy and get a extra Victini V out. I think that's fine. That's one less card in the deck. We're going to keep a large hand. We're not going to play anything. We see a level ball from our opponent. Alright, and the Sobble. Sure. Let's see. Can we see what we are dealing with? So, pretty much also any deck that plays like the Quick Shooting Inteleon is a pretty bad matchup for us, because as long as they recognize it, they can just like attach to their Quick Shooting Inteleons, and there's not really much we can do. Sirchester Bath, interesting. So that kind of leads me to think, oh, that's a beautiful top deck right there. That's a beautiful top deck. So that kind of leads me to think we might be up against some kind of metal box deck. I mean, of course, the Zacian deck box kind of helps think that as well. So we are going to be getting our Crobat off of this, which is nice. We're going to attach Aurora, and I think we're just going to discard the other Aurora, because don't think we're going to be attacking with Umbreon very much this game. I think I will play the Training Court, yeah, just get that out of there. It doesn't really help us that much, so there's that. We can draw a bunch of cards. Nothing crazy. I don't know if I want to help them out draw that hand. I wouldn't mind actually having a Fire Energy in the discard for a potential Training Court play later. So I think actually this is fine. This is fine. We lose 2 switches that turn, which sucks, but we do get the Evolution Incense, so that's nice. So we can start attacking. We do only take 1 prize, not the end of the world though. We'll attach this here, because why not? I want to keep that Fire Energy in the discard just in case of like a Raihan or a Raihan play, or like I said, a Training Court play potentially later. That would be nice. We got Boss in hand, which is cool. Alright, so let's see what we are dealing with right now. A Drizzile, alright. It's going to play down the Drizzile, sure. Haven't really been able to see what we are really dealing with in this matchup, but Drizzile's gonna definitely help him. Because we see the Sirchester Bath, that kind of has me thinking it's probably going to be like Frogs and Dogs, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, see another level ball for another Drizzile. All right. Plays the quick ball, so I'm expecting to see either a Zacian or Zamazenta here. There's a Zacian. Awesome. So that's really good for us to see. There's a Drizzile. If he does end up attaching to one of these Drizziles, I will go after that. He goes for a Marnie. Okay. I'm okay with that. Our hand is okay. It's pretty good, not gonna lie, but, you know, it could be a little bit better. You know, could have an Umbreon in it, which would be nice. No Umbreon, which is a little annoying. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. This isn't terrible. It's not terrible at all. So, we can attach this here. I don't really want to play my Crobat, because, I mean, we're honestly not doing too bad here. I will play down my other Air Balloon. Taking out a potential consistency for him next turn is fine, and you know we would have to be playing into this anyway, so taking out a Drizzile is not the end of the world here. So I think we're gonna do that. Next turn though, we are back on that path, and there we go. There is our prizes left to take in the game. So that is our goal right now. So we can evolve this Victini V on the bench here, and now that's less of a liability. Because, you know, there's no way for him to pick up a Zacian V unless, I guess, like, what, there's like a Corviknight or something like that in Standard right now. So, but, yeah, nothing too crazy. I think I'm gonna quick ball away the Raihan, because we do know that our Eldegoss is in the deck. But let's see what what do we see from our boy, Rizal? Energy Search, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. And this one Victini V should be able to just let us plow right through this deck, this matchup. Seems pretty good. As long as we get like Victini, or not Victini, an Umbreon subtype this game, or this next turn, that would be great. I would not like to use another turn killing a Drizzile, but I will. See another Quick Ball. There's a Zacian. Okay, so I guess that they just don't play Zamazenta at all, or they just realize, hey, there's no point. But they're not going to be able to take any kind of knockout this turn. I guess Escape Rope is a play for them. That is a possibility for sure. And if it's that case, I just give him Crobat, I think, right? And the Intrepid Swords. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so we get that, which doesn't really matter. We're going to attach the Capture Energy. Let's just take a look at the deck. We see all three of our Umbreons are in there. Nothing too crazy. We're not going to get anything because we do want to keep that bench spot open for a Crobat. We're going to get rid of the Raihan, so we can potentially get that later. That'd be nice. And we're just going to Crobat. We're going to draw a couple cards here. So hopefully get an Umbreon. No luck, but we do get a Marnie. We do get a boss, which I think actually the boss is fine here. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for the boss. And then that just keeps both of my guys alive on the bench. And there we go. We just max victory, take that out. And now we are open to just... pretty much all we need is just Umbreon. Pretty much all we need is just an Umbreon, and we win the game, more or less. I suppose there is some ways that you can get around it, like, you know, Cape of Toughness plus, like, Coating Metal Energy, potentially, could be a thing. But that does not look like the play. So, that does not look like what he's going to be able to do. And, there is that, so, yeah. So, just a couple quick shootings, and this game is more or less scooped up, I think. So, yeah, another Cape of Toughness. Doesn't really matter. He Marnies us. Even if he, like, I suppose, like, some Crushing Hammers or something like that could come out, maybe. I don't really know. But there we go. There's the Evolution Incense. We can even show off the Umbreon this turn, and there we go. Scoops it up. Not really much else you could do about that, but yeah, this nice little straightforward textbook play there from Victini. So there's that. Yeah, of course, we had a really good matchup, but hopefully be able to showcase another better game so here in a little bit. So, but yeah, just good little showcase of the deck. So hopefully we'll see another one here in a little bit. All right, see you in a bit. All right, Tails never fails, and we get the coin flip, which is awesome, and I have no idea what our opponent's playing with. We get an Umbreon start. Not great. Not the worst, though. Can't really complain, you know? Let's see what we're dealing with. All right, we see a Duraludon V. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see. We get our Victini V. Which is cool. So we are going to definitely want to focus on our basic energies this turn if possible, which is nice. So I'm going to attach that there, and we're going to pass it up because, of course, Duraludon VMAX does have that ability that says, hey, you can't touch me with special energies attached. So Tool Scrapper, wow! Actually plays the Tool Scrapper and has it in his opening hand. You know what? Okay, sure. Yeah, so we're gonna get another Victini down. Seems pretty good. I don't like Marnieing them, but, you know, they kind of ruined our thing there. We do get that. We do get the Fire Energy, which is really, really good, obviously. But now we have to go for that. We're going to throw away the Capture Energy because that's not super useful. We need a Switch or an Air Balloon. Please, I play 5 more of them in the deck. Do get the other Air Balloon, awesome. And now we can retreat. There we go. Come on, game. Let me do the thing, and they scooped it up, and there we go. Just another quick example of just the quick aggression that this deck has, and yeah, that it can just instantly get our opponent to scoop. You know, not much you can do about it. All right, let's. I really want to try to get one good game, please. Like, let me get one good game so I can really showcase the deck. All right, there we go. We win that coin flip. That's awesome. We will like to go first. Let's see, Espeon on their coin there. That's interesting. So, not a great start. Not bad necessarily, just not a great start. We do have the Aurora Energy, which is cool. Okay, actually, this might be actually a pretty good start for us, considering we're seeing a lot of Psychic Energy, so that could mean, like maybe Dragapult, maybe not the Dragapult, the Shadow Cali, potentially, so it just means that, having Umbreon be very, very useful, going first here, so... Okay, I haven't actually looked at the attacks of the base V, so if this Pokemon has any damage counter on its attack, does 160 damage, so that alone is actually kind of scary for our opponent. Yes, we would like to draw an extra card. Not really anything useful. It is indeed a Dragapult, so there is that. And so yeah, we're going to attach the basic fire and just pass it up. Yeah, so like this might end up being kind of a slow burn game. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say here. So it looks like they're going to be able to bite us for 30 hull damage, 40 hull damage with the Zigzagoon ping. Alright, there's that. Alright, yeah, not great. Not great. We're not doing super amazing here. We will have to do this. We're gonna do this. Get that evolution up, and I think I will drag him out just to make our opponent have a little bit harder time, and we're going to research. So there's that. So do get a Victini. That's good. That's very good for us. And I think I want to switch into it. Do I want to switch into it? Let's see, because okay, so if they come in, they do 130. I think I do want to switch into it because like one Umbreon VMAX can kind of just let us go ham in this game. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna go straight into our Victini. There's a Fog Crystal. All right. I didn't want to play the Great Ball because I want to get better odds on the Great Ball. All right, there we go. If we can make sure that we get an attack off this turn into the Dragapult VMAX, take a big knockout there, that'd be great. Path to the peak, that's going to make things a little bit harder, as that means that we will not be able to get Crobat. Very problematic. Very problematic. That sucks. Okay, so 210 down to that. Oh my god, but we top decked the Switch like a freaking legend. And what was I talking about? We had that in hand anyway. We get the Great Ball. We get the Victini VMAX? I think we do get the Victini VMAX. Why not? Let's just keep him. Let's just keep our Victini VMAX nice and healthy. You want to do that? I think we do want to do that. Why not? Why not? Just make it extra hard on our opponent. And then boom, Max Darkness. Now we have a freaking beast on our hands right here. We also had the 2 energy retreat cost Victini under this one, so if it was the 1 energy retreat cost Victini, then I would have not evolved it, but it didn't really change things up too much. So there we go, big play right there, top decking that freaking Great Ball, or that Switch, which is awesome, beautiful, and another path to the peak from our opponent, which is very, very annoying. Of course, so that. Oh, okay. I'm actually kind of okay with that. We have no draw support in hand, which is obviously super annoying. So we can get, you know, energy, we'd get draw support. That's great. All right. And yeah, so this is not too bad. We even get stronger draw support. So we're gonna do this, and we're going to actually get the other Victini VMAX, because Victini VMAX is just not going to be as strong in this, so we're just going to get rid of this. If he ends up taking out this one, then good for him, you know. We'll do this. Do not land an Umbreon. I'm really looking for an Umbreon. That's what I would really like to have right now. We're not going to play down this. No point in it, and we're just going to max darkness. Boom. And now we just kind of stick him into the situation. It's like, hey, what do you want to attack with? You know, if you keep attacking, if you bring up the Dragapult to attack, then I just win the game. Yeah, because he's not gonna have the damage. He could potentially like play Crushing Hammer, but he has not been going for any of those. I feel like that if that Drizzile. If he had hammers in his deck, basically, he needed to go for it with that Drizzile. And he Marnies us again. That is super freaking annoying. But, not the end of the world, I suppose. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. We get another research, which is beautiful. Tool Jammer. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can get behind it. And then he just scoops it up. Yeah, not much you can do. And there we go. There's the freaking... That's why we're playing the Auroras, like, so we can help out with those matchups. Because, like, a start like that, if you're not playing the Auroras, you're kind of screwed, you know? Like, you're kind of screwed. What are you going to do? So, but we played the Auroras. We got it out there, turn 3, and we were able to start swinging with our Umbreon. And I think that was really nice. So, yeah, but, yeah, just nice little showcase there. Why Umbreon... It may sit in the back line a lot of matchups, but it's really useful. So, alright, let's try to get one more. Alright, here we go. Tails never fails. Do lose the coin flip, though. So, I guess sometimes it fails. But, whatever. Alright, get an Umbreon start. Not the end of the world. Not too bad. Not great. Not too bad, though. Can't really complain too much now, can I? Alright, let's see what does our opponent has. We see another Sobble, which could mean literally anything. Another Sobble. Alright. And a Metal Energy. Okay. So, probably some kind of freaking... some kind of metal deck. Alright, so in that case, I think I'm actually kind of okay going a little slower here. I kind of actually want to throw away the Training Court, because I'm not really that afraid of, like, Paths of the Peak, so I think I want to just throw away that Training Court. I'm going to play this here, and I'm going to Marnie him. I'm going to Marnie him up. That might help out their hand a little bit, but, you know, it probably had an energy anyway, so, and we don't really have a great, cards here off the Marnie, but we do get to get that at least, and we will get the other one out of here. So there's that, and I think we're just gonna pass it here. We don't want to potentially give them an attack with double spin, I suppose, if they wanted to do that. Don't see a lot of Tool Scrapper around anymore, and we do have the Switch in hand as well if that does come up. But we see oh, it's Suicune. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So they probably just play like a one-of Suicune to help with matchups potentially. Alright, so see the Drizzile. Right, what are we getting? What are we getting? Very interesting to see a Suicune with the Metal Energy. Alright. And a Capacious Bucket, so they definitely... this is interesting. I don't know what this is. I do not know what's going on here. Alright, so there we go. There's a Water Energy attachment down on Suicune. I mean, if we top deck like something really good, we could potentially get the nuts knock out that Suicune this turn. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we know that one of his cards in hand is a Water Energy. No idea what the other two are, of course. I'd imagine that he has... Okay. This is how it starts, guys. Crobat. We do land the Crobat. Alright, that's cool. Alright, we're going to play this. We're going to play this because we need that there. We're going to Crobat for 4. Draw supporter, hopefully. Victini VMAX. Okay, no draw supporter, though. Alright, that is a little annoying. So, we can quick ball. Wait, do we have a draw supporter? We do have a draw supporter in the deck, so we can actually do this. We throw that away, we can get the Eldegoss, and, we can quick ball away the Capture Energy just to freaking, get down another Umbreon. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see, and then we can Eldegoss for the thing. I'm digging, I'm getting this. Guys. We get the Umbreon, that's right, that's what we were after, baby. That's what we were after. And then there we go, we get the Umbreon. Yes, give me that freaking Suicune. I don't care if you're a water type. You are going to die anyway. Goodbye. Beautiful. Nice. Excellent. That is really good for us. We dug a lot. We used a lot of resources, but you know what? That's worth it. That's worth it. So, we have potentially, if he plays another Suicune, there's the Zacian. Alright, cool. There's that. There. So we have another potential knockout there. I'm not really too worried about that. That Zacian there. So I could potentially just take out the Sobble. Could potentially take out the Sobble and just get the Zacian sometime later. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright. We do have the Victini V there that can actually knock out a Zamazenta if he does end up playing the Zamazenta. Alright, let's see. Evolution Incense on for the Inteleon. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Is he going to attach the water to the Inteleon? That would be a little annoying. Alright, so if he attaches the water to the Inteleon, then that's really bad for us, which means that I think that we want to try to take out the Sobbles. If he evolves one of them into a Drizzile, then we want to try to take out that one so he can't evolve out of the range. However, if he does end up playing down a second Two-Prizer, then that's good. So there is there's a Drizzile. We can still kill a Drizzile because, you know, we do 100 damage. However, if he doesn't attach to one of these, then it's not the end of the world. We could potentially start loading up an Umbreon as well because because Inteleon has 160 HP. However, it does not look like that's going to be too much of a possibility, I guess. He's gonna he might Marnie us. He does Marnie us, okay. Not the end of the world, I suppose. We had a lot of good cards in hand, but you know what? It's okay. Alright. And we get the Evolution Incense, so we can potentially do that. We have an energy in the discard, so at least we can get an energy attachment. So he does use his energy attachment on the Zacian. If he just evolves this into a Drizzile and just leaves it in the active, I will knock this out. I will knock this out. This is very interesting. This is very tricky. I do think that we start loading up an Umbreon. I had seen no sign of a Zamazenta from him yet. And there is an Intrepid Sword. Okay. So yeah, I definitely think we start loading up an Umbreon, so we can potentially start doing damages to that. So, alright, so I think I will actually do this. I will use my Umbreon VMAX. I'm going to... Do I want to do that? Do I want to knock out this Sobble, or do I want to knock out that Drizzile? Or do I want to just knock out the Zamazenta and just, Let's see, a Raihan's still in deck somewhere, right? I think we just play the... I think we just make the dumb play and we go for the Zamazenta. I have faith that I'll be able to get Umbreon online faster than, he'll be able to do too much damage to me, so... I think we just make the stupid play. And, yeah, we're still gonna leave this Victini unevolved, though, just in case. But yeah, so we get a Capture Energy, which is very, very nice. We can get our last thing, and he scoops it up. Okay. So yeah, I feel like my opponent was just too linear on the, like the Umbreons, and on the, metal focus, and the I guess the Suicune as well. When you're in a matchup like that, like, I think, like, you really need to also look at your single prize attackers. Like, you know, Victini really struggles against those single prize attackers. So you really, and, like, Umbreon takes 3 attachments to go. Unless I have, like, my Raihan ready to go, I'm not really going to be able to get that. So I think that that's a good example of, like, don't think too linearly about your Vs being your attackers. Like, those backup Pokemon could definitely be super solid attackers, especially that, that's whatchamacallit, Inteleon there with the Shady Dealings Inteleon. Does 120, that's 240, Victini and snipes around. That's pretty good. So yeah, but anyway, I think that one's gonna be it for today. I think that's not amazing. Like, I mean, obviously we won a lot of games, but you know, that just shows, like, the power of this deck and just how quickly it can just win games, and honestly kind of, like, shows how the format is. But, you know, we got a couple packs as well, so, you know, let's just do that. Let's just do that. I also end up with that Plasma Freeze pack, so I ran into a lot of Dragapults there, so I think I'm only gonna end up keeping one of the Dragapult games, because, like, I kept just running into a lot of Dragapults, so why not? Let's open up this Chilling Rain pack. Let's see if we get anything crazy. So why the hell not, to finish the video off here. So let's see, we end up getting a Volcanion V. Cool, why not? I have no idea what this does, and why not? Let's open up the Plasma Storm pack as well. So there is that. Let's see. All right, Alright, an Eviolite, that's cool. And a Lucario, dual armor Lucario. Neat. So, yeah. Anyway, no, that's actually really nice. That gives me 1 Verbank that I could potentially trade away. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in more TCG, let me know. It's probably not going to be like a super regular thing, but maybe like once a week or so, I'll play with a deck that I find fun, and we'll play some games. So anyway, love you all. Deuces.